Sit back now and enjoy another exciting game of homemade bingo with Bob Whittmore. There'll be more of these added to the YouTube library as the weeks go on, but in the meantime, if you run out of games, you can use each game several times because your cards are different. Therefore, it stays random. Now here's Mr. Bingo himself, Bob Whittmore.
Hi everybody, Bob Whittmore here with another exciting homemade bingo game. Get your daubers ready, your cards, and you can make them by hand, buy them off the internet, whatever. Take them from your bingo parlor. No, don't do that. Anyway, use a dauber, a hand stamp, cut your finger, a chisel, whatever you want. We're only going to do 60 numbers because YouTube only gives us 10 minutes here, but we're going to be really quick, and if you don't bingo in 60 numbers, then your card must be defective. So here we go. Your first big number is B4. We used to call that the history ball there because it's before. Before. Here is I-30. Your second big number is I-30. And we can back up just a little bit here and give you I-29. I-20. I love that number for some reason. I don't know why. Now, do you need G53? I've got it right there. G53. Back into the B row now. Boy, it's really popular. We got B10, one of my least favorite numbers. Don't know why. I never liked that number, B10. Let's hop to the N row here. Right smack dab in the middle of your card. Here's N35. Got to get my bookkeeping straight here. Got to follow all the official rules of the Shrevekman Bingo Network. Here's the lucky one here, B7. Lucky 7, B7. Back to the N row now for N38. That's N30. Hope you can keep up here. These darn people at YouTube, they don't give you enough time to do anything, but we're going to shoot right through this. I'm sorry, I just had grape nuts. Let's go to the O row here. 064. Now, if you need N32, I'm sorry. It's N33 right next door there, N33. Jumping back to the O row for 069. 069er if you're an airplane pilot there. Back to the middle row, the N row, and we've got the big N36 coming your way from Homemade Bingo. Right here, we've almost got 3D now. It's right there coming out of your screen is G52. We don't use bingo balls here because they're too messy. And they're too expensive. Now here is 073. 073, the next big number. Now, if you need a B, here we go, Aunt B. It's B5. B5. Well, my throat's getting dry. G58 is our next good number there. G58. G58. I didn't mean to snoot on you there. B15. Used to live in Vegas. There's a female lady bingo caller used to say, your next good number, I-21. They were none of them was good for me, I'll tell you that. Now here's the vitamin ball, B12. Little humor there, didn't go very far, did it? N44 is your next number. N44. Here is I-25. That is I-25. And don't forget, till we get a huge library of these, since your cards are different each time, you can use the same game over and over again, which would get really boring. B2 is your next good number. Here's your next bad number. It's G48. Can you see that there right on the big card? G48. Let's hop to the O row here and 074. Back to the I row, the Sweet 16 ball is I-16. Do you get to play bingo very often? Well, you and I can play every night here till we drop. 061 is your next good number. And we'll take a step back and call G60 right next door, but a different color. Here's a controversial number now, N40. There's big where is it? Big story about N40. One of these days I'll have to tell you that. Let's go next door to B12 and give you B11. There's the big B11. Back to the O row now. Here's 068. I feel so badly about calling these so quickly, but we think they're going to pull the plug on us here. Here's G51. Does anyone need... You do? Oh, good. That'll be 35 cents. Now, this is B13. B13 is the next number. Next number there. Here, I-20. And then my favorite number of all time, I don't know why, I just love this number, it's I-19. Hope you bingo here now and then. We're running into the second half with G54. G54. Now here's I-18. Stu must not have mixed these cards up. They got a lot of consecutive numbers. Here's the leading lady, B1. B1, my uncle was bingo caller. He used to call that the leading lady. I have no idea why. G47, the birthday ball. G47. Here's a cutie. It's I-24. Isn't there something really sweet about I-24? B6. Anybody need that? Boy, thank goodness I went to grade school. The nuns taught me to read. Here's I-28. Now let's go all the way over here, or is it over there, depending upon whether you're left or right-handed, to 072. 072. You know, if you haven't bingoed by now, there's something wrong. Maybe your card's got low batteries. Here is, it's easy for me to say, here is N31. A real low number here, B3. We got B3 just out of the box. Come on now, somebody's got to have a bingo unless you're playing cover the card, in which case you'll never bingo. G56. G56. What a dumb... N45 is your next one. N45. Here's N34. I thought that was lost. We didn't have that last time. 065. Anyone need 065? Say, coming up now, if you need an I, letter I, you need that to bingo. Is it this one? I-17. G59. Maybe I should be more laid back here. Now here is 071. Feel like a dummy. 066. 066. Here is the prettiest number in bingo. It's I-23. I don't know why. I've just always called that the cutie. And then, of course, the Jack Benny ball, for those of you who are old and able enough to understand why, it's N39. Nobody's bingoed yet. I-22. Boy, if you're still watching this, you're a poorer player than I am. Here's B9. B9. We've got 4 left here. G46. Here's one more G, G57. Here's an N, N41. And your final card today of our 60 numbers, there are 75, of course, but those people at YouTube only give us time for 60. There's 062. Now, we hope you bingoed. If you want to run this again, of course, you can just stop it when somebody bingos. If it's early on, you can start it again, get 2 games out of 1 set. But we'll be doing this a lot here on the old Bingo Network. I'm Bob Whittmore, and here is your nameless announcer. Thank you very much.
Look for more homemade bingo games with Bob Whittmore right here on YouTube. And remember, if you run out, you can use the same Bob Whittmore videos over and over again because your cards will or should be different.